What's up, badass Black Desert Mobile fans? It's been a little while since my last video. I do apologize. I've been a little busy with personal stuff. However, we did get our patch update for this week. I wanted to cover that with you guys in this video. Thank you guys for stopping by and tuning in, and you can expect more videos going forward with this channel. All right, so for the patch notes for April 13th, we did get some world boss improvements. So they added a couple goodies to different world bosses. I'm not going to go through them all individually, but holy lights, ancient tablets, and boss stamps, as well as the highly improved chaos crystals, dark coins, and magical essence from the Hadoom world bosses. So all of the world bosses got upgraded except for the Khatum world boss. He did not get any extra goodies. They did, however, adjust some additional stuff for the Khatum world boss, as well as Leighton. They modified Khatum and Leighton CP to adjust based on the adventure CP. Now, the reason they did this is because Leighton, more specifically, when you're in the Great Desert and Leighton pops, by the time you get to it, the first 10 people there, because CPs have grown so much over the past couple months, Leighton is dead before, after the first 10 people. So by the time you get to it, he's dead. So they didn't increase the difficulty of Leighton and Khatum. They just increased their HP, so they made them a little bit harder or longer to kill. Not harder necessarily, but they do take a little bit longer to kill, giving everybody or more people a chance to get to the world bosses and kill them and conquer them now. So they did the same thing with Khatum as well, as you can see right here. Khatum and Leighton now become stronger as the adventurers do. So the higher your CP is, the stronger that those guys become. So that is for the world bosses. They upgraded the goodies. They didn't make any of the other world bosses more difficult, just the Khatum and the Leighton one. But they did give some additional goodies for all those. So you can see that right here, what exactly has been given to what world bosses. Just know that there's more goodies. You should still be going to them. Hadoom Nightmare has been added. Hadoom Nightmare has opened in God's abandoned secret base. They did close down the one in Omar Lava finally after, I don't know. I feel like that one's been out for a year. So it did give us the new Hadoom Nightmare for God's abandoned secret base. And you can find this inside of that territory. A couple key points here. The suggested CP for God's abandoned secret base is changed based on the adventurer CP. So based on your CP is what the CP of the monsters are inside of there. Hadoom Nightmare monsters will become stronger to match the adventurer CP. You cannot enter Hadoom Nightmare during Black Sun hours. And after the Hadoom Nightmare update, the Omar Lava Cave 1 is no longer available. You do gain more experience and rewards in Hadoom Nightmare as well. So that's something to look out for. That is in the God's Abandoned Secret Base. Now, again, it is an open PvP, so you can expect the high CP players to be in there farming more prevalently than the ones that, the lower CP players. Path of Glory Rift 13. I really wasn't expecting this one to come so soon. It is 70,000 CP requirement. Nothing too fancy there, just a little bit better goodies aside from that. I just didn't expect this one to come so soon, in my opinion, but it is here now, so it is what it is. Class changes. Now, they did tell us that they were going to do a bunch of class changes on April 13th, and I already did the Paladin rework video, which I strongly recommend you checking out. It is on my channel. I will link it right here as well. But I did already cover all of this, and it is the exact same buff that they received on the Korean servers about a month ago. So I'm not going to go into detail of that. However, they did just release like almost every class, not almost, but probably about 50% of the classes got a buff or a rework, a small rework on the Korean servers, which I will cover later today or tomorrow. So make sure you stay tuned for that. But there is a lot of info with that rework that is expected to be coming in the next few weeks. So make sure you stay tuned for that. Again, I'm not going to cover all of this. If you want to see this Paladin rework, check out the video that I linked. It will be in the description and the comments as well. They did fix a couple things with the Nova, or not a couple things, but with a couple other classes. They fixed an issue where Frost Shields sometimes pushed enemies or neutral targets into unusual spots. Archer and Fletcher, this one kind of cracked me up. Improved customization so that the second face chin can be modified. Apparently the chin couldn't be modified. It's kind of funny. Fixed an issue with some classes where Black Spirit Rage cooldown was applied from the start in Remoteness Arena. So that is for a little bit of the class balances. For some improvements, family characters. What do we got here? Added a button to the character change pop-up window to allow reviewing a family's character's gear before changing characters. Very nice. So you can see what gear is on which character over here. I like that improvement, especially if you're looking for accessories or just gear. You want to see who you need to work on. That's a nice add. You can see it right there, preview gear. So that's a nice QOL improvement. I like that one. Remoteness improved an issue where an adventurer would be visible in a bush when they applied a dot, which is a damage over time, to the other party. Inventory improved the inventory to display expirable items first if the inventory order is set to grade. Craft improved craft page to automatically allow checking and crafting awakened items without regard to the item's awakened state. And Camp added a pop-up window to direct the player how to gain food if they are low on stored food. Couple bugs and other fixes. Node War / Siege War fix an issue where the Hwacha sometimes seem to face a different direction than its actual direction. I can't tell you how many times I'm like, bro, why are you shooting? You look like you're shooting our base. And they're like, oh, I'm shooting the target. I'm like, okay. So I know a lot of you guys have seen that as well. Holy Vial of Light improved the Hadoom entry pop-up caused the direction of obtaining Holy Vial of Light to display continuously after continuing to hold the Holy Vial of Light button when the player did not possess any Holy Vials of Light. That's a lot to chew on. Camp added the weapon on-off function to the gesture expression when entering the camp from the field. Adventure duration effect made improvements to unified duration effects as when based on server and network connection, the time for the duration effects could differ. Login improved stability to decrease crashes when entering the game. They did give us 2 new events, the Black Spirit 10 level up mission, level special mission, and Eileen's Woes. They did have a couple events ending and a couple changes in the Pearl Shop. So gold accessory pack and worship preparation chest. It looks like we have these for 1 week. So we will check those out. And we're going to head over to the game and see what kind of the 2 events and these goodies right here. All right, we're over here in the game. Let's first check out the 2 new events that we got. So we did get Eileen's Woes. Confirm the quest Eileen's Woes from the quest list, then help resolve the source of her worries. Find clues in NPC dialogue and description to find a resolution. Craft an item using the 3 clues and deliver it to special NPC to receive the final reward. The first adventurer by region to craft the item will receive 1,000 black pearls. I'm sure that's already done by now. The next 99 adventurers by region to craft the items will receive 300 black pearls. I'm sure that's done by now as well. Alright, so you just have to... So the quest is right here. I haven't done it yet. Make sure you read this side. I can't keep I just lost a letter out of my head. So I found a letter on the high mountains. I need to find the owner of the letter. It is not a coincidence that they decided to leave it on top. Must hurry. I wonder if there will still be a lot of cuckoo birds. So it looks like they want us to go to cuckoo birds. Maybe... I'm not quite sure yet. I have to read that again. It went kind of quick. But that is for Eileen's Wonders. I will figure that out in a little bit. What she says exactly. She went a little quick there. It looks like cuckoo birds. Maybe we have to go to maybe the world boss area. Which one was that right here? Harpies maybe? Yeah, harpies maybe? Or maybe it's the new zone up here. If it would scroll. Alright, up here. These harpies maybe? I'm not quite sure. I'd have to figure that out. They did add that new nightmare zone right here. You can't see it. That's where the new nightmare zone is going to be. The Darkstorm Elite. You can see that right there. Alright, the other event we got was the Black Spirit 10 level special mission. Receive Chaos Crystals 500. You must complete the current mission to accept the next one. So, once you kill 5,000 enemies, you'll get 2 of the Vouch packs. And then it goes over to 10 of the red dark energies once you do 20 Ancient Ruins. Some Kaffir Dust for 1 bounty mission. Pog entry pass when you defeat 2 world bosses. 100 black pearls when you clear Elion Hadoom boss rush times 50. Some more packs when you do 10,000. And then it gives the same ones, which just makes it a little bit harder. So there's 10 total missions here. And once you complete all 10, you can get 500 of those. So it's pretty simple. It's stuff you're going to want to do naturally. So make sure you knock that out. Other than that, there's not too much going on. They only gave us those 2 new events. Let's check out the shop real quick to see what the 2 new goodies are. So we have the Worship Preparation Chest here and the Gold Accessory Pack here. So Accessory Chest 2, Ancient Gold Coins 1 million for 1,500 white pearls. I mean, I'm not a huge fan of it. The ancient gold coins is RNG. The accessory chest ×2 isn't terrible, but that's just my opinion. For 29.50 white pearls, you get 3 accessory chests, a dark stone matter ×200, shadow knot ×100, which isn't really needed. What else? 100. Holy Violet Light ×500, Special Chicken Soup ×100, Elion's Blessing ×20. I don't really think that's worth 29.50 white pearls. Again, I'm not a huge fan of either one of those as far as value, but that is what it is. So that is everything for this update. It's not a big update. You can expect the next week or two to get those major class changes. Thank you guys for tuning in, and I apologize for being a little vacant over the past 2 weeks. I will get back to it. And with that being said, I will see you next time.